Hi there everyone, I'm Andy Smith with just a quick marriage relationship tip for all of you today, and I just call this learning to ask the right questions. You see, our brains are designed to answer the questions that we put to them, and the way we phrase that question, the words that we use, the way we phrase the question makes a huge difference on the thought process that follows. So, for example, if I am looking at myself and saying, "Oh, I'm so frustrated, what is wrong with me?" Well, I might tend to answer that question, what is wrong with me? Well, I'm small, I'm too skinny, and I'm bald. And that is discouraging and frustrating, and it makes me not feel very good. But if I say, what is good about me? Then maybe I would say, well, I am short, just the right size that all my clothes fit. I am healthy, thin, and I love my hairstyle. That makes me feel a whole lot better to answer the question that way. So in regards to asking the right questions, we need to make sure that not just on a conscious level, but we need to practice it to the point that we're actually asking questions on a subconscious level, because those questions are being asked all the time. You'll go through interactions with people all day long, you'll do things and you'll ask questions about yourself, about other people. You'll ask questions about your spouse, and it may not always be on a conscious level. Sometimes it's on a subconscious level. You might be saying things, why do they always do that? Why can't they this? Why won't they be more like? And when you're asking questions with those negative verbs and that kind of wording, your brain is going to search for answers of why they can't and why they won't and why this isn't possible. Please just remember, catch the verbiage and the phrasing of the questions that you're asking. And if you will learn to ask the right questions with your spouse, with yourself, you'll have a lot better answers, more productive answers, answers that will help move you to a higher level of coexisting in your relationships. So ask the questions like, why does my spouse do good at this? Why are they strong in this area? And even if it's an area that they're not particularly strong in, if you'll ask the question, what makes them good at compassion, even if they're not? It might be harder to answer, but I'm pretty sure that when you start finding those answers, you'll be amazed at what you then can see in your spouse. And that makes a difference. It'll make a big difference in your relationship when you learn to ask the right questions.